Good morning, I'm Professor Sreekumar. I was working with the Mahatma Gandhi College affiliated to the Kerala University in Trivandrum, and I'm a postgraduate in English Language and Literature, and also I'm an MBA in Human Resources Management. I used to take classes for undergraduates and for the PG course in English Language and Literature, and also some management areas which include soft skill development. So here I have prepared a module for Shakespeare. Shakespeare includes all his sonnets, all his plays, and his innate philosophy of life, or the innate philosophy of life as it is there in his works. So I have developed a module in such a way that the genius, the real genius of Shakespeare is exposed. How he could transcend his times, the psychological depth of the characters of his plays, and how his philosophy of life is reflected in the sonnets that he has penned, and also the ingrained criticism of life and the ingrained philosophy which is there in the sonnets and in his plays, and how you are to study his plays as it is to be performed on the stage, how the audience can be manipulated by controlling the actors. Actors means when the actors talk, when they move, the mood of the scene changes. The very expression on the face of an actor can change the mood on the stage. To be or not to be, that is the question. When Hamlet says these words, if he looks at the king and says, to be or not to be, that is the question. The mood created will be different. If Hamlet looks at Rosencrantz and Guildenstern and he says, to be or not to be, that is the question. The mood changes. The audience know the story in advance. And these actors can manipulate the atmosphere on the stage in such a way that the perception of the audience will totally change. All these aspects are there in the module, and the mind of Shakespeare is also taken into account. What might have been the mind of Shakespeare? What was the attitude of Shakespeare to life, to his audience, and how he has put his philosophy into the mouth of the characters and the situations that he has created, and the romantic philosophy which comes in the sonnets. It can be linked and compared to the poetry that he uses in his plays. And the British critical attitude to Shakespeare, how it changed later on, and what is the Indian attitude to Shakespeare when he dealt with the basic attitudes to life or basic emotion to life. What is the attitude of Hamlet? Indecision, uncertainty, as it is reflected in Indian philosophy and Indian aesthetics. The vaulting ambition of Macbeth, how we see it, the Indian critic sees it. So all these factors are taken into account when I formed or formulated this module on Shakespeare. Thank you very much. I wish you a very good day.